So Arsenal have agreed a deal worth around 40 million euros for Christos Tzolis. And I know what some Arsenal fans are thinking. Who is he? And are those numbers from Belgium actually real? Last season, Tzolis produced 17 goals and 23 assists in 36 league matches. Across every competition, it was 22 goals and 29 assists. That is 51 direct goal contributions in 52 games. Insane. But the numbers do not fully explain why Arteta wants him. Tzolis is not simply another winger who isolates a fullback and spams stepovers. His value is how quickly they turn possession into shots, a chance, or a run into the penalty area. So let's take a deeper look at him. So Tzolis is 24 years of age and he is a Greek international. Naturally, of course, he is right-footed and primarily a left winger, but he can also play from the right or even as an attacking midfielder. He broke through at PAOK, joined Norwich as a teenager back in 2021, but struggled inside a team that was heading towards relegation. That Premier League spell is the obvious concern, but remember, Arsenal not signing that version of him. His career restarted at Dusseldorf, where he finished as the joint top scorer in the Bundesliga 2 with 22 goals before Club Brugge signed him in 2024. He has since developed from an inconsistent prospect into a reliable final third producer. So, to the style of play. Well, the first thing to understand is that Tzolis is an inverted left winger. He will start wide, but his damage comes when he enters the left half space, receives between the opposition's fullback and centre-back, or arrives inside the penalty area. He is direct without being reckless. He is not a dribble-first winger who needs 10 touches before acting. He scans, attacks the available space, and makes the next decision quickly. Shoot, combine, cross, or cut the ball back. He attempted 123 league shots, with 92 coming from inside the box, and scored 17 goals from a 17.4 expected goals. That tells us he has not been surviving on impossible finishes. He consistently reached strong shooting positions, but the creative output may be even more interesting for Arsenal. Tzolis created 135 chances, including 25 big chances, while recording 23 assists from 15.9 expected assists. He also completed 96 crosses and registered 289 touches inside the opposition box. That means he can perform two different types of jobs. He can hold the width and supply the penalty area, or he can move inside and become an additional goal scorer. If Arsenal's left back overlaps, for example, Tzolis can enter the half space. If the fullback inverts, like we see with Calafiori or Miles Lewis-Skelly, he can remain high and wide. When Declan Rice carries forward or Martin Ødegaard decides to switch play, Tzolis provides an immediate runner attacking the defensive line. His profile sits somewhere between a Martinelli and, I would say, a Trossard. He's got more combination play and chance creation than a pure transition winger, but more vertical running and shot volume than a connector who constantly comes towards the ball. I mean, listen, all of this sounds great, but there are a couple of concerns. I mean, his 50.6% dribble success is respectable rather than dominant, while his defensive contribution ranks considerably lower than his attacking output. That is going to be an area Arteta probably will have to develop within Arsenal's pressing structure. We all know the Premier League is also a major jump from Belgium, so nobody should expect those 51, goal contributions to transfer directly. Now, in terms of my verdict, listen, to me, this looks like a smart squad signing rather than a guaranteed superstar. Tzolis gives Arsenal goals, chance creation, crossing, movement inside the box, and positional flexibility from the left. He can rotate, for example, with a Martinelli. He replaces much of what Trossard provided and gives Arteta another solution against deep defensive blocks, something that Arsenal, of course, will be facing quite a lot of next season. The risk is the significant rise in competition and whether he can execute at the same speed while under Premier League pressure. But for around, £34 million, I mean, Arsenal not buying the teenager who struggled at Norwich. they are buying a 24-year-old entering into his prime after producing one of the most complete attacking seasons in European football. Tzolis may not be the glamorous name Arsenal supporters obviously would maybe want or expect, but the tactical logic behind the signing is very, very clear. So I do believe this is a pretty decent signing for Arsenal fans. Of course, it remains to be seen what he can do moving forward. If you are an Arsenal fan, let me know in the comments below. Are you excited by this signing? What do you expect from Tzolis next season? Is he going to be a starter? Are you waiting for that starter to come in? Is he a good rotation option? So many questions, need the answers. Keep the same energy, stay blessed. I will catch you guys real soon. Peace.